The illogical origin of the Vision. Let me explain. Vision is one of the most famous comic book robots, and for good reason. But in typical comic fashion, the origin of this synthezoid doesn't really make sense. And not in the normal comic way of not making sense, but in the way that Vision himself doesn't really understand some of the aspects of his origin. Beginning with Dr. Henry Pym, aka Ant-Man, Hank created a robot named Ultron, which turned evil and became hell-bent on destroying not just his creator, but everyone close to him, which meant the Avengers. Eventually, this culminated in Ultron deciding to create a robot hero of his own, and he stole the body of the original Human Torch. Unfortunately, he couldn't quite figure out the complexities of the android and forced its creator, Phineas Horton, to modify the body and wipe away the Human Torch's personality. Although the body was now tweaked into what we know as the Vision, the mind was still the Human Torch, and a fight broke out, ending with Ultron attacking Horton and the Human Torch holding his creator as he died. After that, Ultron seemingly erased the Human Torch from the robot and replaced it with the mind of Simon Williams, aka Wonder Man. With his creation complete, Ultron sent the robot out to kill the Wasp, but upon meeting her, he collapsed. Before he collapsed though, Wasp would call him an unearthly inhuman vision, which is where the name Vision comes from. Soon enough, Hank began to examine the synthezoid with some of the other Avengers when Vision woke up and attacked them. During this fight, he would regain his memories, and he realized he was sent by Ultron, resulting in him telling the Avengers everything. He would then lead the Avengers back to Ultron's base, where Ultron revealed that the Vision was meant to go against his programming, sending Vision into a spiral. Because what do you do when your programming is to go against your programming? Thankfully, Vision was able to snap out of it and defeat his creator, with the next issue having the Avengers officially make Vision a member. However, Vision's response is strange, as he robotically and coldly asks to be left alone, causing the other members to comment on how unfeeling he is. On the contrary, Vision wanted to be left alone as he began to cry. This set up the character as this unfeeling machine who constantly struggles with the fact he does have emotions, which is something I think is incredibly interesting, especially for the time these comics came out.